Damn. Pooh, can you hear my phone out of there?
Self-care is how you take your power back. You guys self-caring today?
It is a phone in there.
There's a phone right there.
Oh, it's right here. I got it. Sorry. All right, minute countdown, y'all.
Okay.
I already got everybody tone sets. I already know about heart now.
Yay. Should I keep them off? Should I put them on? Y'all got glasses. Let me join. Join the gang.
Let me join. Gang, gang.
I like how you put it to the art of minding your business.
Yeah, it is an art. There it is. There's the live. I'm going to restream so I can check out the chat.
Okay. And the audio's been playing good too.
Facts.
Yay.
Because I hardwired it.
But
No, we in there. I'm a little cut off, but we'll deal with it. What up, y'all? It's the Black Opinionated Podcast, a.k.a. the Bop. We normally do this on Friday night, but because people want to have kids.
My bad.
We had to reschedule for today. But that's none of my business, though. So, as normal, right to the left of me, I got the lovely Amira. To the further left of me, man, I got Pooh, a.k.a. Sean, a.k.a. Babaopolis. Yo, so I watched this one podcast. Yo, and they be like, yo, it's your boy. And they be like, it's a.k.a. the Wash Guy, a.k.a. Mr. Nike Up, a.k.a. I'm like, dog. I'm like, first off, I'm impressed on how many a.k.a.s y'all come up with. So,
Right.
And they different every time.
Okay.
So, like, I'm like, do y'all practice before the show? Are y'all reading something? Because,
Right.
like, yo, y'all AKAs be fluent as shit.
Right.
I get tongue-tied.
Right.
I can't do it. So, but what we talking about today? Hold on. Look, this is what we're going to be talking about. Let's see if it worked. Let's see.
It should.
To mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Little stupid bitch. Little dumb teaching, bitch. 2 + 2 not knowing what the fuck it is, bitch. Cross-eyed crying down your back, fat foot ass, bitch. Long titty, no nipple having ass, bitch.
That's lit.
Facts. That's what we're talking about. The art
That
of
is
minding
lit.
your motherfucking business, bitch.
cannot.
That is lit.
That's dope. That is dope.
I told you I was going to get it down.
How long did it take you to get
Don't worry about it. It worked.
He was up till like 5 in the morning. Like 5
It worked, though.
days.
It worked, though.
That is lit. I like that.
That was
And I ain't, look, see, I told you I was going to get it working.
That shit is lit, bro.
But what do y'all do when people don't mind their fucking business? Do y'all mind y'all fucking business?
I tried to.
What is
shit.
what?
Shit.
I
what
tried
what
to.
is the thing? What is the one thing that you be like? I know I really shouldn't say nothing, but I'm gonna just go ahead and jump in.
When it becomes too much, like when it starts to spilling over either into my life or we're constantly having a conversation about it. Now, I try to kind of be careful with that because I'm one of those people where I work out my problems and talking to other people about my problems, but I'm not really looking for them like for a response. I'm just working through it with myself.
Right.
But when it starts to become like, it's like, all right, so listen. And then I try not to, I feel like the way that I say things once I've thought about them could be so cut and dry that it can rub people the wrong way. I'm like sandpaper. Like, you know, if you really want to deal with me, I'll definitely help polish you out. But, you know, it's very abrasive at first. So, but yeah, I try to mind my business.
Would that be considered like being nosy?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I ain't nosy either.
Yeah, I'm not really I feel like black people call it nosy.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't none of that shit.
Yeah, I feel like black people be like, yo, y'all nosy.
Word.
Cause that's what your grandma used to tell you.
Yeah.
You nosy.
Yeah, you nosy. What you nosy for? You worry about what's going on over here for?
But you know what's crazy though? My thing is with this whole minding your business shit. It's really a thin line. Because at what point? So like, you know how people they're quick right now to pull out phones and record shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if something's going down where after seeing the video, it looks like somebody should have jumped the fuck in and helped the person. Like I just seen a video a couple of days ago where a dude it was right up in Kensington, up in Philly, right outside of Philly. This nigga was ruthlessly beating this chick in the middle of the street.
Yo,
Did you see that?
Was that the one I seen?
You might have saw the one where all the niggas jumped the girl.
Yeah, jumped the female with her sneakers and robbed her car and shit like that.
Yeah,
I seen that.
That was in New York.
Yeah, I seen that.
Right.
That was crazy.
And everybody was just standing. Then I had posted one yesterday in the group about the boy, the young head was messing with the old head. So like, at what point? And I understood because the one that I seen, the chick was getting beat in the middle of the street, right? Like, I mean, this nigga was whooping her ass, right? Like I thought they was fighting a man. Like I didn't even read the title. I just saw the video at first. I'm like, no, he whooping that nigga's ass. And then I read the title and it was like, man, mercifully beats woman in the street. I was like, what the fuck? That was a woman down there?
Oh, that must have been like some relationship.
So what happened was the news got a hold of it or whatever. The cops got a hold of the video and everything else. So the news was interviewing the guy who took the video, right? And you could blatantly see there was probably about a good 4 or 5 males just standing around watching, okay? And the thing is, the woman had asked the man recording the video, how come he didn't jump in? And his answer, that was his answer. He said that had nothing to do with me.
I'm not jumping in. What if that nigga pulled out a strap or something?
And that was my big thing.
You feel me? A knife, anything.
Because the shit that I seen people talking about, they was like how like the males are like cowards now and shit. And I do believe that a lot of males now are turning into fucking cowards.
Yeah.
But when it comes to something that don't fucking concern you, if I don't know you on the street, I'm not losing my life for you. Right. I'm sorry. I'm not. Right. Call it stingy, call it being selfish. Right. I'm not doing it.
I totally agree.
That's where I'm different.
Now, if something crazy happening, like let's say, because in a moment you don't never know what's going, what you're going to do. Like if a building was on fire or something and somebody was screaming out, there was a kid in there. Okay. I'll probably run into the fucking building. But if I see 2 grown-ass people in the middle of the street arguing,
right,
I'm going to keep fucking skipping along.
Yeah, damn right.
If I see 2 grown-ass people in the street fighting, I'm going to keep skipping along.
Damn right.
If I see 2 grown-ass people shit spill out from their house, I'm going to keep walking along. I'm not fucking doing it.
I agree. That ain't our business.
Okay.
Fuck
so the reason why I slightly don't agree was there was a situation. So me and one of my friends a couple weeks ago, we went to this bar. I'm not going to put the name out. I'm never going there again. Okay. But we went to the bar and we were having a good time. This is like a regular bar for us. So we went, had some drinks. We just talking and socializing. This time we usually sit at a private table. This time we decided to sit at the bar. So we're sitting there, these 2 drunk white guys come in. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So first they seem kind of friendly, but they seem like they have been drinking. So I'm like, all right, well, whatever, it is what it is. We're at a bar. It was another guy that was sitting like maybe like diagonal to us. And he, we didn't really like speak to him or anything, but they started talking. So I'm like, okay. So the guys asked if they could, come sit in the area. I was like, yeah, we're in a public setting. I'm not, if I wanted to be in a private table, I'd be at my private table. So it was cool. They started cracking little jokes. It was like, all right, ha, whatever. So me and my friend are still talking. Then it started to get belligerent. Then it got to the point where this motherfucker really said nigga out his mouth real comfortable and then started screaming, talking about something about he wants some pussy. So I'm looking around the bar. Now, the guy that was sitting diagonal from us just kind of like told him, like, relax, calm down. I have never been so uncomfortable in my life. Now, I'm not a hood rat, but I'm usually more comfortable in hood settings.
I'm not a hood rat.
I mean, I'm not. Like, but I'm more comfortable in the hood. You know what I mean? So it's like, I've been to, bars in the muck. I'm talking about like 80 niggas probably got shot there in the last couple months.
Okay.
80 is a big number, but you know what I mean. Even though it's Delaware, it might not be too far off. But what I will say is I have never been in a situation where I've ever felt uncomfortable or felt like my life was in jeopardy except for in that moment. Because when I looked around, I did not see any protection. When I go places, one thing that I will say that I've always had with the black men, especially around me, whether they be in my circle or just the black men that I surround myself with, period, or men in general, not even just black men, because one of my like closest friends is Asian, and that is my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he, like, when I say, like, when it's go time, it is go time. And he's so chill. He don't say nothing. But I never felt so open and exposed. And, you know, for my friend, it wasn't really a big deal. But for me, I said, oh, hell no, I'm never going back. Mm-hmm. Because I just felt like there was nobody there to have my back. These motherfuckers could have went off. They could have, you know, hit a glass on my head, started attacking us in the bar. Who, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Follow us to our car. I didn't feel protection in that moment because I felt like people were doing, as we just said, minding a business. And sometimes, yeah, minding your business is cool, but it's like, for me, I'm the type of person where if I see something that's kind of like, you know, I might try like, oh, you know, chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I see a fight, I might try and break it up. It depends on what level we at or, you know, what the situation is at hand.
But that's what I'm saying. So at what point, so you said like, you know, you felt like nobody had your back in it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Right.
But at what point is that my problem?
It's not. So, I mean, but that's what I understand as a black woman. It's not, I'm not, unless I'm with that black man or unless it's not his problem. He's not going to go to bat or fight for me the way that I might.
Right. Now, if we're together, that's a different fucking story, right? Mm-hmm. But now, and you also have to realize this. If I'm 6'4", 300 and fucking something pounds.
Right.
Right. If I jump in not knowing you from a can of paint, right? And then let's say it was a white guy.
Right.
And a fight ensues out.
Right.
I'm automatically going to fucking jail.
Yeah. And I'd have paid your bail.
No, that's cool. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's not most people's fucking mentality.
No, it's not.
Most people's mentality is, I'm not getting caught up for something I got nothing to fucking do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I feel like it was a fucked up situation about that woman. Mm-hmm. It's a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
Because one of them men could have walked over and stopped that dude, right?
Right.
I don't know if they was outside their house or they just happened to be in the street.
Right.
They don't know if that's outside their house or they just happen to be in the street.
Ain't nobody call no cops in the video? Like
somebody did call the cops. Cops came back
after she was getting her ass. Like,
yeah. So so what happened was, I guess it had stopped by the time the cops got there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude was like, oh, she attacked me. So luckily, the guy who recorded it had the whole thing, so it was evidence. Mm-hmm. So I feel like he kind of like it was a fucked up situation. Like, but I kind of do feel like at the end of the day, he did more help by recording what happened
than jumping in. Yeah.
Right.
And like Pooh said earlier, that man could have rightfully been like, stop hitting her. Mm-hmm. Now you're his focus, and you're another grown ass man.
And you're gonna go to town,
right?
And that's what it's like. You understand it from like all sides. It's like you don't want anybody to lose their life trying to, because that's what happened in Rodney Square a few years ago. Someone lost their life trying to help somebody else.
Right.
So it's like you don't want to.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah, it's a difficult story, but I'm not even gonna go into it. I'll just say this: I feel like we do have a responsibility to minding our own business, but we have to know where our what can you live with? Because I can't live with seeing a woman getting her ass beat by a nigga. I'm sorry, if I'm walking down the street, unless she did some crazy shit, or he talking about she attacked, oh baby, we going to town on you. Like, I'm sorry, random black woman or not, like, it is what it is. Call whoever you gotta call, however it has to go down. I'm jumping in. I'm not about to watch another woman just be beaten on by a man like that. So that's just my energy. That's just kind of
now. But here's the thing, right? You don't know the story,
right?
And I mean, lately, we seen when just taking it back a little bit when that woman spit on the bus driver.
I remember that.
Remember?
I remember that.
Like,
I remember that.
And he turned around and cold cocked the bitch. And I don't fault him at all for that.
But he see the thing is he's on the bus though, like so everyone there can clearly see she's, you know what I mean. So it's like you kind of got the story even without. Now maybe walking past somebody.
That's
on
what
the
I'm
street
saying. Like
is
now,
a
what if you
little
walking
bit
past
hard.
and you see this nigga just uppercut a bitch out the bus and you run in and jump in there, like.
Yeah,
I ain't putting my.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like if I can't wholeheartedly see what's going on or know where it stemmed from, I'm not saying shit the fuck about it.
right.
Now, I might throw my 2 cents in on like news articles and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or like social media shit.
Right.
But as far as physically jumping in to help somebody, I got nieces and nephews, a kid.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I hate him. Just like y'all fucking
I can't
bitches.
fucking do it. I just can't fucking do it.
Yo, if I don't know you and shit, like, you on your own, homie. Like,
And then it depends to a degree on how well I know you.
yeah, like.
Oh, I swear, Pooh's probably one of that person like, damn, I hope homie all right. As he walks the fuck away.
I'm that nigga.
Y'all are terrible.
Yo.
No, but it makes sense. You know, self-preservation is a powerful thing.
Especially after being in fights that I had nothing to fucking do with.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'm standing there like, what the fuck happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then not only that, man, like when you put yourself in a situation like that and you go out your limit, like you can hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? So everything reverse on you now. You feel what I'm saying? For you for trying to protect somebody or jump in the middle or something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you a smooth, like, yeah, because now you're the dick. Like I said,
Yeah.
I fuck around, jump in, and actually hurt this nigga or
exactly,
something happened.
Exactly.
Now I'm the fucking,
exactly.
Right.
Like,
Now I'm the perp.
Nah,
Fuck that. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be different for men too.
It could be.
I mean, it is different because like when I was in prison and shit like that, yo, like we see niggas in there scrapping, getting butt raped, and they're like, oh, yo, that ain't our business. All right, we gonna go the other way.
Go the other way, right?
You real quick, like we'll walk into the shower. Oh, help! Oh no, see ya. Because you could be a target next. You feel me?
Right.
Mind your fucking business,
Mind
nigga.
your
Or
fucking
you
business.
next?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how the mentality is inside. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it is different for men because, like for me, I'm not fucking around with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, more power to you, dog. Like, they gonna.
And like I
catch
said,
you.
that nigga could have rightfully been at his house or had the strap on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Facts. Facts.
That's
He was
true.
just beating her. He might turn around and shoot you.
Facts.
true. Right.
Facts.
Right. And then also, you also want to know what a person did too. Because there was a video a couple of years ago where this guy was whooping this girl's ass, went to her house and beat her up. And everyone's like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. And then come to find out, she was touching on the child. So, yeah, rightfully so, because that's my energy.
See?
Oh.
Don't you ever.
Yeah.
Not mine.
And that's the
Damn.
thing. Like, people think I'm a dickhead because I always say, well, what did they do?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No, but you got to.
And they're always like, well, what does it matter what they did? They're the victim. I'm like, it's such a loose term.
Right.
So
Yes.
Right.
what happened?
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That is another thing. I feel like the culture of not minding your business sometimes does make it easy for us to turn people into victims that are not victims.
Mm-hmm.
Like victimization right now is at an all-time high, and I can't stand the shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people no self-responsibility for anything that they do.
Well, that was the whole issue with I'm not being a dick about this, but the whole Me Too movement.
Mm-hmm.
Everything became wrong.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep.
Everything was a fucking problem.
Yep.
Yep. It was just like,
It got to the point niggas couldn't say hi.
yo,
Yeah.
it was like, I
Yeah.
had to talk to like a group of women. I was like, when it was like, you know, catcalling and this and that. I said, what the fuck do you call catcalling? I said, because it depends. Like if a guy, you know, I'm walking, hey, yo, bitch is not, you know,
Right.
all right, now you've blatantly disrespect me. But like, yo, ma, what's up? Or excuse me, sweetheart, that I have a name. Okay, but I hate
don't
when
know.
girls say that shit.
Yeah.
They don't know you. They don't got your copy of your ID sitting right there. What the fuck are you talking about?
Facts. Yeah.
Let them. This is why nobody wants to talk to you. And y'all wonder why there's so many, and black women fall for this shit all the time. Like y'all wonder why we are at a single rate of 72%, but you don't want nobody to talk to you, but you want to be married. How?
They're watching too much TV.
How?
I do
Yes.
just sit there and drink my tea. Out of my own fucking business.
I don't even watch TV. That too.
I used to scroll through Facebook and see people post shit and be like, and go to comment. Now I just scroll through Facebook and be like, scroll some more.
Right.
Like,
Yep.
because it got to the point where you try, like I said, with social media, yo, it's be fucked up because you do see so much of people's personal shit.
Mm-hmm.
So even when you're not trying to be in a business, you kind of slightly are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then you kind of start feeling some type of way when you see them post one thing, but you kind of, oh, this is the worst. This is where I do have to learn to mind my own fucking business because I'm bad at this.
Okay.
And it's not I blatantly don't do it,
Right.
but I've caught myself a couple times doing it. Like, see somebody post something on Facebook, and then we go out somewhere, and then I'd be like, nigga, didn't you just say you ain't had no money on a book?
Oh shit.
Oh man. Yeah.
He flexing for the hoes on Facebook.
Dog, that
man.
shit irk me. You know why? You know why? Because I'm 9 out of 10 times they looking for me for fucking payment help.
Oh no.
Or something. Or like, nah, bro, I ain't got no money. I'm like, well, nigga, fuck it then. Come on, like, I asked you to come out. But then we go out and I see you pull out money. Dog, that shit irked me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I am in your business because your business just became financially my business.
Right.
Like, what's up?
Right. Oh, so you gonna pay me back then, huh?
Right.
Oh, but you invited me out. Yeah, nigga, on the
Well,
assumption you didn't have no fucking money because you just got done talking about how broke you fucking was.
Right.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck
I'm all in your business at that point. So when your taxes come out, how many kids you claim this year?
Remember that money you borrowed 3 years ago?
When you talk to your CPA, can you CC me in the email, please? So I know what's going on. I mean, you can even BCC me
Yo, I cannot.
because I need to know everything right now. I'm be right at you. What time your mailman come? I'll be right at that fucking mailbox where I'm waiting.
Money will make you not that'll have you in somebody's business, especially when somebody owe you money.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah. At that point, is yeah.
And you just be like, what happened? You're just looking at them like, what happened?
And and it also depends on how close I am to somebody. Because if I know somebody owes somebody fucking money, and I'm closer to the other person, I'm saying something.
Yo, man, you know snitches get stitches, right?
Dog, I'm not snitching.
No, that's,
Nah, Black
that's
be
their
the
business
asshole.
though.
Nah, I feel like Black would be the asshole would have him in the room, but like, but didn't you just?
Oh, man, that's
Yeah,
the worst.
That's how I do it.
That's the worst, bro. That's the worst.
Or I might make a comment. They'd be like, "Yeah, man, we're gonna. Dog, what about them Jordans you just got?"
Nah, fuck that. I'll keep my mouth shut. I'm my business. Let them handle that. That's their personal shit.
That's what I will do. Especially if we're in the inner circle.
Yeah.
Y'all fight is
But I
y'all
just-
fight over there.
yeah,
It don't
I'll
got
just
nothing
know
to
for
do with me. 'Cause
myself.
I'm be cool with both of y'all.
Yeah, I just know.
Yeah,
for
I'm still cool
myself,
with 'em.
Like, nah, I can't fuck with you like that because you shiesty. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe that person don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you friends, I feel like honestly in a group of friends, if y'all friends and some nut ass shit go down,
Right.
you got to talk about it. You got to say something about it.
Yeah, I think y'all should have like a circle.
Because I'm not going to sit here and I know, so like I'm not going to sit here and watch my man be broke because he done lent my other man money and never paid him back. But he out here spending the money on fucking broads and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
right.
Then I'm going to say something.
I
Right.
agree. I agree.
Like, dog, didn't you just go to Red Lobster last night?
I agree.
Because my man might not never know. And he just up here walking around like he don't have his shit. Nah, nigga, you just really not trying to pay him back. And I think that's a good thing for people because then they kind of know where they stand at now. Like, okay. And I mean, even if he take the loss, like, my man could have rightfully been like, yo, man, fuck that. Like, I just not going to lend you no more money. Like, you ain't even got to pay me back.
Yeah.
Y'all can still be cool. I'm just
Right.
not to lend you no more motherfucking money.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. I dig it.
No, that's real.
I dig it.
So, I don't know. It's all kinds of, honestly, to me, I think it's all kinds of nutty ass stipulations when it comes to minding your fucking business.
Do you think social media like has changed the course of us minding our business? I feel like we
Hell
feel
yeah.
so entitled to people's business because of it. Because I mean, it's a double-edged sword because we put so much of our business out there, and
Right.
then when people don't put their business out there, like if someone says they're in a relationship but they don't post the person that they with, automatically they're trying to hide them, and it's like
Well, I
not
think-
necessarily.
See, we don't post. Like, me and my girl, we don't post shit because we don't want people in our fucking business.
Yeah, that's the best way.
You know
to
what I'm
keep it.
saying? Like, And it always seems like too, like when you doing good and you start posting personal shit, the fucking sharks start to come out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. I learned my lesson so many times. That's why I'm like, my next relationship, nobody, including family, is going to find out about that person until we have officially made it official. And we
mean, like
got
official,
some
like
time.
marriage?
No, like you know,
They
like
want to see family.
yeah, like when
Yeah, I
when we like they're like, okay, this is a little more serious. Like we want to do this. Like anybody I'm dating lightly, you will not meet my friends.
Okay.
You will not meet my family.
Okay.
Don't ask me. Don't feel no type of way about it. It is for the protection of us,
Got
Right.
not because
Gotcha.
I'm hiding you from anybody else. It's a protection of us. And then once we get to that point, then everybody can meet you and see you. Because I don't mind. And I'm in a relationship. I'm totally invested in my partner, but I just feel like people invest too much.
Once
life.
people start knowing your business, then everybody feel like they always have to throw their fucking 2 cents in.
Oh hell yeah!
Nobody wants to see you happy. That's all.
Nope.
That
Not
shit
at all.
is.
Not
That's
at all.
all the fuck that is, bro.
Or people don't want to see you do things that are foreign to them because
Right.
things that they don't know makes them uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
People fear
Correct.
things that they don't know. And it's just like, it's not anything to be afraid of. It's just, it's not comfortable for you. Like, I was talking to my friend earlier, and I was basically telling her, like, you know, I've tried, like, I get a lot of slack from people, the type of guys that I talk to, and I've tried to date, like, black men in corporate America, but they are weird. They are so
You like hood
Were
niggas.
they like
Yeah.
the nerdy type niggas? She
No, I
from
don't-
New York. Of course
I
she
don't-
like hood niggas.
that's what
You know
what
what I
I
mean?
tried to explain. So I was like, I like the more urban type, and you don't have to be hood. Like I'm not talking about like in the streets.
She
I
like
just-
Tim boots, sweatpants, t-shirt, and fitted
Yes.
niggas.
Gets it.
Right,
You
but
feel
that-
me?
right. But here's my thing. So listen.
We gotta get we gotta get black pair of Tim boots, y'all. Like
Listen. So here's my thing. You seen what you just said? You seen what you just said? You said the niggas in corporate America are nerdy.
No, I don't mind nerdy. I don't mind nerdy. I do not mind nerdy because I like smart. Because I'm smart. So it's stupid. I can't do.
so what's like weird though? Like
Yeah, I'm
Like-
trying to figure out like
So they have this.
is it like a different type of romantic?
No.
Or like
All right, so y'all, my nerdy side's about to come out. All right, so y'all know like alpha, beta, omega.
yes.
okay.
So we were talking about studying the classification of like alpha males, beta males, and omega males.
Okay.
So I tend to be a more aggressive, more dominant woman. So I kind of have, alpha female energy. But for me, I would want to be with a man that supersedes that. So a lot of times in corporate America, these guys are the ones that are really clean cut and polished, the ones who have to hide a lot of who they truly are to be able to fit in with the culture. And I think because black men have such a stigma that's attached to them about them actually being smart and educated and not being in the streets, they go so hard to prove, oh, I'm not like them. So it becomes almost like beta-ish because it's almost like y'all become like openly submissive to the master. It becomes like corporate America becomes almost like a slave plantation. And I'm just like, y'all don't stand up for yourselves. Like I will literally look at when I used to work, I used to look at the management and be like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it. It goes against what I feel this company values stand for. It goes against what I feel like people's rights are. It goes against my morals and my ethics. I'm not doing that. So y'all got to find another way to fine tune it to where I will feel comfortable doing this, because otherwise it's not happening and y'all could do whatever y'all feel y'all want to do with me. And a lot of times they would take that into consideration. These ones, oh, Amira, you're making waves. Yes, that's how you enact change, positive change. You can't just accept everything.
Or get fired.
Yeah, that too. But see, I didn't. That was the difference. For me, it was respected. A lot of people respect, the ones who respected it did, and the ones who didn't. Like, I feel like a lot of the management team really liked me because I wasn't one of those people that was just like, okay. You know what I mean? I wasn't a yes man. And I feel like corporate America sometimes turns a lot of black men into yes men because they're so worried about the check. Bro, what about yourself? What about your morals, your ethics, your values? What about the man that your parents raised you to be? You going to throw that all away for a couple of dollars? I don't know. And then I also have this thing where I like skilled laborers because I feel like you're never totally broke. Like, even if
Right.
you're not working, you can
Always pick up a side hustle.
Yes, you can always find a way to work. So for me, that's a security blanket.
Right.
Working in corporate America, if they fire you tomorrow, now what?
Yeah.
Because I ain't working right now. I'm living my best unemployed life, and I'm not about to be broke. I'm gonna have money. I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure all my bills is paid. It's all gonna be legal. It's all gonna be for the benefit of my future. I just wish that more men took that approach, and I really do feel like corporate America castrates black men. And that's my problem with it. Not the nerdy. I love nerdy black men. I love it. I can get with the whole anime thing. I don't really watch it like that, but if you turn on some Sailor Moon, I'm with you.
We don't really count that as anime.
Yeah, I don't watch none of that shit. Cops. That's what hood niggas watch. Cops.
I fucking hate cops.
What? Yo, they got this new shit called Live PD, nigga.
Dog, I can't stand that shit.
That shit is crack, dog.
You know why I can't stand it?
Why can't you?
Because this shit be so phony to me. I be watching it, bro. I be like, come on, nigga. Like
that shit lit.
especially the drone, especially when they be like, oh, we can't find him in the house, and this nigga be just standing behind the door.
Oh yeah. They had an episode like that last night.
That's what. See,
a nigga hit a security guard, dipped off, and niggas was like, "Oh, this nigga ran up a tree and shit." The nigga was in the house the whole time, looking at him out the window, like why they sitting around like, "Yo, you guys see him now? We lost him." But this nigga in the house like this, like peekaboo.
and that's the dumb shit that I'm talking.
And
about.
the only way they found this dude, yo, I don't know how, but I don't know. But the only way they found him was, I guess he dropped his phone in a tussle, and they found his phone and traced his phone to where he lived at. That's how they found him. I was like, damn.
So Pooh, after we leave the podcast today, is gonna go home
and watch,
get some Henny and some Coca-Cola, order some chicken wings, and watch New Jack City.
Yo,
I'm with it.
facts.
Fuck that, I might do that.
Facts. I ain't even. That sounds like a date. Like no shit. Dog.
I'm with it.
Real shit.
Facts, I am.
That sounds legit.
Oh my god.
Let's see what the fuck else happened this week. It was the women that got beat up.
Yep.
The way you say it,
Yo,
sounds
because
so crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, like this shit. First off, it was like 20 little niggas that jumped this one little girl.
Yeah.
It was like 20 of them niggas.
Yeah.
What the?
Well, okay, so I got more information on it. Apparently, it might have been a previous incident with gangbanging, so this may have been retaliation.
Okay.
And she's a girl, but I want to be politically correct because Facebook has been getting on people about their usage, but I'm going to say it anyway. She's a dyke. So I feel like it's like you said, what did they do?
Right.
So now there's more questions.
Well, that was the same thing that happened. You remember a couple years ago when that nigga walked up in the parking lot of Wawa and shot the cop in the head?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Up in Bear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, so my question, as soon as that happened, was, what the fuck did the cop do?
Yeah, because ain't nobody just
Because
gonna
I'm like, ain't
randomly
nobody just
pull out.
walking up to a nigga in the middle of the broad daylight and
shoot,
and executing somebody.
Yeah, you did something.
Yeah.
And then come and find out later on down the road how dirty this cop was and
Oh,
everything
shit.
else.
Yep.
But
Damn.
I was the asshole
Yeah.
because I questioned what the fuck cop did.
Yeah. Yo, there was so an article came out recently. Somebody that I remember going to school with. I don't remember like talking to them, but they seem like a cool person. I seen them in the hallway. Apparently, they are now on trial for murder, and everybody is so up in arms and saying all this negative stuff about. First of all, number one, we live in Delaware, so you got to be very careful because you don't know who you're related to. You know what I'm saying? I literally am finding family members of my children, just walking down the street talking to people. So you don't know who knows who.
Right.
So that's the first thing. The second thing is no one knows the full story of what unfolded between these two individuals and why someone is dead and the other person. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Of course, we always want to. The way that I feel in a situation, even if all the details come out, it's unfortunate and I still don't have an opinion about it. Why? Because we don't know why. Unless it was an innocent bystander, my remorse, it kind of stops at, this is an unfortunate loss for the human race. That's it. I'm not about to go into the intricate details and all that other stuff. mind your business. You don't know what took place. You don't know what these people did or what they were engaged in. You have no idea. And sometimes not minding your business, like you said, it really does cost you your life. And people posting stuff, it's like, y'all want to be careful too, because you don't know who you agitate. Family members see you talking about whoever. Now you getting jumped in the street or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, shh.
And on top of that, yo, you might fuck around, get them niggas a common enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the worst.
Yep.
You trying to save somebody, now they mad that you helped them.
Yep. I learned that the hard way a couple times.
Just like, you can actually, if a person, now this is the craziest thing in the world. If somebody tries to commit suicide and you stop them from committing suicide, they can actually sue you.
Wow.
Because you stopped them from killing themselves?
Yeah, let's say somebody wanted to go jump off a building, right? Mm-hmm. And you tackled them and you broke their arm. Mm-hmm. But you saved their life. Right?
Oh, at that time it's like he say she say shit.
They can actually sue you for
breaking their shit. Yep. Oh no.
Which is nutty.
Oh, that's whack, dog.
See? Mind your own fucking business.
Mm-hmm.
That is whack, bro.
I guess that's why they have the negotiators with the way that they do things, where it's kind of like it's allowing it to be your decision, like you're talking them down, so they make the decision to take your hand or put the gun down or all that, whatever it is. Because they might even try and kill you, take you with them.
Facts.
I watched the movie, was it 187?
Oh, with Samuel Jackson?
Yeah.
What?
That was actually a dope movie.
It's
It got bad
classic.
ratings, but I was like, yo, this shit is kind of fire.
That's a fucking classic, dog.
I'm going to have to go back. I haven't seen that shit in so long. I do.
Oh,
remember.
That's a hitter, bro.
I was like, yo, this shit kind of dope.
Classic.
I actually like it.
Yeah, 187 is the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No spoiler alerts, because I know some of y'all ain't out there and you fucking see it.
Yeah, I've seen it. Just what year?
So you know
2020.
That came out in 97?
Yeah, I'm saying we were in 2020, so I probably saw that movie in 2004.
I was 4 years old when that movie came out.
Yeah, I was a young buck myself. Yeah. I remember it.
You said 97?
Yeah.
So I was 12.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm young as shit.
So my mom wouldn't let me watch that shit.
Okay.
So that would make, so about 2004. Yeah, when I was 16, 17.
Yeah, it was on Netflix a couple of months ago, and I was like, let me see what this movie is about, because I like old, I feel like the movies in the 90s was the best. I don't care what nobody say. They were the best.
That's before all that computerized shit.
Yeah.
Yo, so you know what I want to do with y'all? I want to sit down and develop little segments. So I was thinking about I don't know, we're gonna sit down and figure it out, but I would like for us to do that.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
I think that should be fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we got it's a lot going on.
This was a dope podcast, because guess what? We stayed on topic
The whole time.
Yay!
Yes. We're getting better.
The whole time.
We're getting better. Nice.
I feel like that's something that everybody, what we talking about, I feel like everybody could relate to.
Right.
Yeah, so y'all mind y'all business. I'm gonna mind my business.
Yeah, so we in there.
Happy people.
Word.
Yep.
What y'all got else? Anything else?
Nah, I think that's it. I think we touched it all.
Word. Yeah, mind your motherfucking business. Honestly, it's more of the story.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not that hard.
Save your own ass.
Yeah. CYA all day. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Facts.
Yeah.
If you think that you should help somebody, ask yourself these couple questions. 1, how well do I know them?
Right.
2, am I willing to take a bullet for this person? 3, am I willing to sit in a jail cell for this person? If all the above is no, walk the fuck away.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to have 2 out of 3 to walk over and help that person.
Yep.
If you don't, walk away.
Yeah.
I agree.
Walk away. And if you're going to walk away, don't stand there and record.
That too.
Whatever happened to the guy though? Did he get in trouble for recording?
Yeah. No.
Oh, he didn't get in trouble for
recording them. No. But
Okay.
like I said, it did help the police because the bull was like, oh, she
hit
attacked me first. And
Gotcha.
they had the whole video. And so they were
Okay.
like,
All right.
the cop said that he had told a completely different story than what was on the video.
Okay.
Like completely different.
Got you.
So the cop said that even though, nobody pretty much jumped in to help, the evidence on the video was enough for what they needed. So to me, it was a kind of a win-win, sort of.
Yeah, he fucked.
Yeah, it's over for you, bro.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, he fucked.
Dog, because when I say he was hitting this bitch, I'm talking, that nigga had her on the ground coming from back here, dog.
Damn.
Like.
See, this is why I'm getting in the fucking gym, because I can't with these niggas. I can't.
Well, I'm
single right now.
I ain't never been.
And listen,
I ain't never been one to put my hands on a female, and I don't think females should be putting their hands on men. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit there and let somebody just punch on me either.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my mom always used to tell me, if they man enough to hit you, they man enough to get knocked the fuck down.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah. I agree with that one.
And I think it's a lot of women out here right now, like, and this is a little off topic, but I feel like there's a lot of women out here right now because of social media and shit, and everything is recorded, that they try to start shit to get that little bit of fucking fame.
Okay.
Women like being victims, and I say that wholeheartedly as a woman, because I watch certain stuff, and it's just like, nah, bro. Like,
Right, like, how did you
wrong.
even get there?
You're wrong. Like,
Hey.
You're wrong. I'm not about to put my hands on a man and not expect to get hit back. First of all, I feel like this, especially because I also feel like there's this new culture of people where it's like they feel like being hit or fighting in a relationship
It's
is
healthy.
It's normal. Like, bro, listen, the men that I have dated, if we are fighting, they beating my ass because these are trained fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, the moment that we get to the point where I'm putting my hands on you as a woman, 1, I no longer see you as a man. 2, I no longer value my own life.
Right.
So this relationship needs to be done because it's
Right.
toxic as fuck. The second thing is, it's like, why would you want to be able to beat your man's ass as a woman? Like, that should bother you. And girls really be like, I put my hands. This shit is not cute. Stop doing that. Because you're going to meet the right one. And you're going to put your ass through a wall.
Ain't that what that bus driver said? You got the right one today. Or he said something along them lines, like, you going to jail today or something.
Yo.
He hit that bitch with the Haurugan. Yo.
Oh, my God.
Yo, this is so crazy, too. When I be seeing these videos of women doing shit to men, and then they get knocked on their ass, and they be sitting there like,
He hit me.
I'm be like,
Yeah, he hit you.
Yeah.
What did you not expect to happen?
Yeah.
They got knocked on their pamper. They ain't
Knocked
expect
the
that
whole
shit.
on their ass bag.
Okay.
Was that what Style
They ain't
said? They
expect
ass
that
bag.
shit, dog.
Listen, you my dude, and you do something. I feel like I want to put my hands on you. I'm gonna just throw something, my cell phone, a glass, a plate, usually at the wall, maybe at you if you really piss me off that bad. But I'm not putting my hands on you unless it's.
Ooh, I just thought of a good question for y'all since y'all have kids,
Ooh,
Okay.
what's up?
right? And as we talking about minding your fucking business.
Okay.
When is minding your fucking business no longer part of their business? You understand what I'm saying?
Reiterate.
So, your kid comes home, right? Y'all got kids,
Yeah.
not teenagers yet,
Nah.
right? So they come home or whatever, and something seems a little off, right? They're not really telling you what's going on. Do you then in turn snoop around like that because that's still your business? Do you turn around, snoop to see what's happening, or see if you can find something or something that's going on, or do you just let it be? Like, when does the art of minding your fucking business with your kids is a cutoff?
I let it be unless I see like a pattern, or it's like really severe, like in his movement around the house, or when he comes home, he's like really like underneath the weather. Like, okay, now I need to get to the bottom of it. Like, what's going on? Because kids now they're developed. Like, oh, I'm coming home. Like, what's wrong with you? Nothing.
Right.
Well, something's wrong with you. I don't want to talk about it. All right, cool. Leave the fuck alone then.
Right.
You gonna talk to me when you're ready to talk about it, or you just gonna forget it in the next couple of minutes because you're just mad right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I've heard too many stories about kids like nothing is wrong, and the
Right.
parents leave them alone, and the kids
And that's why I asked the question.
Right.
yeah, that
Right.
I've basically gave my son kind of hit me a couple years ago and basically told me that, I was like, Mommy, it's kind of hard to talk to you. I couldn't believe it because we always had this open relationship. So I was like, all right, kind of fine tuning it a little bit. And so now, I know when something is off, and I'll talk to him, I'm like, you okay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm like, you're lying to me because I know you.
Yeah, it's like
I
you
said,
know.
but when you're
Yeah.
ready, I said, I'm right here. And I'll just look at him. I'm like, look, we could talk, no judgment. We could wait till everybody. We could stay up late. Like, I give my son the safe haven to cry, scream, say whatever he feels, ask questions, even if I know it might make me uncomfortable in a moment, because I rather have that conversation with you now than later. But if it's something that it's like, he's like, I don't want to talk to you about this. I'd rather talk to daddy. Got you.
As long as you talk to somebody.
Yeah, like, call to
Yeah, and that was my whole thing about asking that question, because I feel like so many kids now are just like seeing as suicide as the only option out. And I'm talking little 10-year-old, 9-year-old kids. Like at 9 years old, bro, death wasn't even leaving this world wasn't even on my mind.
The crazy thing is, though, I constantly thought about like not being here anymore. Now, I wasn't like really like suicidal to the point where I was like trying to kill myself at that age. It didn't come in until I was like 15 or 16. But I definitely thought about like, yo, if I'm not here anymore, like I wouldn't have to feel any of this. I wouldn't have to feel the way that I do about myself.
I think we
like,
all went through that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
like teen years, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I even like really, really, really young, like as young. I feel like as young as 3 years old, I remember thinking about like how peaceful death would be, and my life wasn't crazy. Like it wasn't the happiest, but it wasn't like I wasn't like, you hear some of the stories of stuff people going through at home. I didn't go through that stuff. My mom wasn't getting abused, wasn't no drugs in the house, nothing crazy like that. I was just depression is a motherfucker. Like that shit literally rewires how you look at the world.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to kids, how far do you not like mind your business? Like how far do you push until?
I think you do have to give your kids some space and some independence.
Right.
But they have to show you that they've earned it. So, and it also takes like kind of self-reflecting, like, all right, they're not a baby anymore. Back off.
Right.
Let them work through this, and it'll be all right. My son asked me about the video with the girl that got jumped by the 15 boys. And he asked me, he said, well, the part of New York that we're going to is is that going to happen to me? And my sister was on the phone. She was like, no. I said, we're not going to lie to him. I said, it's possible. I said, it's possible that 15 people might try and jump you in this wheelchair.
Right.
That's the world that we live in.
Yep.
And I said, look, it may happen. It may not happen. We don't know till we get there. All I'm going to say is fight back as hard as you can, and mommy take care of the rest. That's it. That's all I got for him.
Yo, can we rewind that for a minute? Did you just say you are going to New York?
Yes. I'm moving to New York next year.
Oh, next year. Yeah, we can replace you by then.
I
Nigga,
am
you the one moving.
irreplaceable, okay?
That's crazy.
First off, she replaced us. She the one moving.
And I specifically asked her, like, don't leave.
Here's the thing.
Don't leave.
And here's the thing.
Oh, I'm still going to be on the podcast.
I feel like I just got caught cheating.
The fuck?
Did you hear what she just said? I want to just rewind back to almost the beginning of the show when she said that so many people play the victim, right?
Yes.
Pause. Now, she says that she's moving to New York. And when I say, oh, we'll find somebody else, now we in trouble.
Right.
That's that fucking victim mentality right there.
Yep.
It's not.
Wow.
Whatever.
That's
Ain't
all new, yo.
another
We're just all hearing about
okay?
this, just like, yo.
I'm just
like,
saying, but we literally just had this whole conversation. And instantly, I was wrong for saying that I was going to find somebody else.
Damn.
As long as y'all could let me come back every now and again.
Yeah, no, you still going to have a guest
I ain't
spot.
gonna lie, your next guest co-host, I'm a size up. I don't care.
Yeah, absolutely. She got some fucking shoes to fill. Like, fuck out of here.
So you
Yeah, but I
get
feel
in the
like-
third degree, homie.
but I feel like we could. I feel like if we did this, if we could get to the point where we could do 2 shows a week before you leave, we could hit our 100th episode.
Okay.
That would be dope.
That would be lit.
That would be a cool way to go out. Like
That'd be
on this
lit.
100th episode, man, it's a mayor's farewell
Yeah,
party.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That would be fucking.
So that'd be pretty cool if we could get that down.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't plan on going back to corporate America, I should say. So I should have the time. And hopefully with everything going on with my son's surgery right now, well, the after effects of everything, it looks like everything should be cool. So
Word.
we should be in an easier spot.
I mean, yo, like I said, man, y'all got families and everything, man. You take care of your kids first. This ain't no paid position. We do this because we like it.
But I'm saying the FMLA is not
We was
even a
about to get
paid
fired
thing.
today. I ain't
Word,
trying to hear that shit,
yo.
dog.
Yo, it's not about to-
I know he was just
We was about to get fired.
I'm not, yo, I'm not,
goddamn kids.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shit.
That was my thought yesterday. In my head, I said, see?
Damn.
And I be thinking about it too. I be like, I need FMLA. It's just for job protection. He don't got to pay me.
No, it's not the fact that y'all got to take care of shit with y'all kids. That shit always come up like an hour or two before we
Word.
start.
Right.
Yo, it literally
So I don't
hit.
never
was
have
like,
time.
I
bruh.
dig it.
I don't never have time to be like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
Let
crazy
me call this person,
Yeah.
or let me try to rerun some stuff, and then at least we can get it in.
Yeah.
And no, y'all niggas call me like it'd be 3:00. We supposed to start at 6. Yeah, yo, man.
But yo, literally, that's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to call 3 hours before your shift. Like,
Yeah, I can see.
Is it 3 hours?
what, like an hour or 2 hours or something?
I don't know, dog. I'm a truck driver. We gotta call
it used
like
to be like
24, 48
yeah, we
hours.
gotta give
Yeah, right.
we gotta give like at least 12 hours,
Oh, shit.
at least 12-hour notice.
So
Shit.
you got to call 3 hours for this shit. Not me. When I was working for my last job, I used to call out 10 minutes after my shift started.
Oh damn. Yeah, you're gonna do that. You can't
I
do
had
that.
job protection until that shit
Right.
ran out. It was like, get her ass out of here.
Damn.
That's how they get you, yo.
Don't do that to us. Don't do that to us.
On that note, man, it's the Black Opinionated Podcast, yo. I'm your boy Black. Got the
See
beautiful
y'all next
man
week.
next to me, Sean to the further left. Man, we're gonna be back next week, man. Everybody have a good night. Be safe out there. Take care of one another. And y'all know where you're gonna find us at, man. Search AKA the Bop on all streaming platforms. We are everywhere. Lies, because I haven't uploaded the show since February 2nd. But
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
yo, we'll talk about it after the show.
All right.
All right, man. Everybody be safe out there. Have a good night. We out. Peace. Sean, hit. You gotta hit stop. My the iPad died. All right, so they still getting all this rawness.
The after effects of the show.
You see on the computer, it say finish on the right hand corner. Oh, click the mouse. Click it. It turns itself off. Yeah, let's just start moving.
We need credits.